We should now be live.
Here's hoping. So, hello everyone, and welcome back to this playthrough of Super Robot Wars Z3 Jigoku. I'm Ryu, this is Zero. So, we're getting started here after a false start or two. But we're on now, and that's what matters. Sorry that we were out yesterday, but I had an appointment I needed to go to, and so everything seems to be okay with that. Yeah, that would be a lot of money. Don't do it.
I was just curious how much damage we increase.
So, this chapter we've got an interesting thing to do. Go ahead and upgrade Black Ox if you're going to. Okay,
I already have.
So, this chapter honestly sucks. The SR point sucks. Because it's an escort quest type thing. Black Ox deploys on his own as an NPC, and you have to kill the boss before he dies. He is suicidal.
You know what? That's not for sure.
Hyperjammer has no will requirement, and all weapons gain plus 20 crit.
That's actually decent.
So hopefully, we'll be able to get the SR point. If we don't, who cares? Also, today we should have our first Defy Destiny point, which is not critical since we are on New Game Plus and can just pick the Defy Destiny route anyway.
But still gonna try for it.
Yeah. We're going to be fighting angels again. Alright, so.
I just love how different these all look compared to the original Aquarian's 3 forms.
Yeah, they're very different.
You can clearly tell where they were on the original one. Here? No.
Not a clue.
Alright.
So.
Into the D-Trader.
Alright. Happy Ace Pilot. Congratulations, Miss Ray. Of course, I had already predicted this reaction of yours. As a result, your silence does not wound me at all! Ah, however, it would greatly please me if you could give at least a small comment in response to this. I'm sorry, but I don't know what to say at a time like this. Typically one would give their thanks. Their thanks. Please, do not push yourself, Miss Ray. Let's see. After all, important words such as that must be saved for the time when they are most necessary, do you not think? I suppose I shall do so. I'm more than satisfied with just seeing that face of hers. Unexpectedly happy face for her. Happy Ace Pilot. Congratulations, Miss Emma. Thank you, AG. It really does feel nice to be praised by someone, doesn't it? Haha. I sincerely apologize that Captain Henkin could not be here to be the one praising you instead. So even you know about him? Of course. First, if you did desire it here, I could attempt to get in touch with him and attempt to see if he could come over for a bit. If, of course, you felt like it. You don't need to do something like that. I trust in him after all. Is this the resolve of a maiden in love? It looks like you're looking down on him quite a bit. Of course. Of course. So it seems you do understand me. Miss Cullen. What is it, AG? You do not need to be that on guard when it comes to me. You truly wound me, Miss Cullen. I'm sorry. But something about you makes me think I can't let my guard down around you. But how cruel! After I went out of my way to prepare a present for you today, Miss Cullen. Isn't that a bunny suit?
I think that I was able to call that.
Yes. Yes, after all, your battle against that sexually harassing superior of yours, and that anger you had, was able to create some nice Z-chips. 100 total. I've gone ahead and added them to the squadron stock. Leaving that aside, what's with that bunny suit? Oh. I was merely thinking that if you went out on the battlefield while wearing this again, it would be able to create even more Z-chips, or something like that. And besides, when all of the young men in Z Blue see you, I'm certain that they'll create far more, will they not? I refuse! True actual harassment's even worse than Kanyu! Or so it would seem, Miss C2. I see. I thought it would be a good idea. Turn this to C2! Don't be so angry. You. After all, well, a bunny girl must always strive to be cute, mustn't she? Shut it! Well then, once again, the legendary Bonta-kun, beloved by young and old, has made an appearance. But what on earth about it makes him so popular? After all, I have a similarly rounded body, do I not? What? But however, it seems as if the female members of the troupe cannot accept me. I wonder if applying some sort of fluff or fur to myself would be an easy way to raise my appeal with the rest of the squadron. Or if I was able to make myself seem more like a plush figure, would that be a better option? At the very least, I feel that I'm slightly more likable than the taciturn people we have seen wearing the costume. But I suppose I should cease with the pointless chatter for now and head off to my original job. Today as well. Let's get to selling. Bonus 100 Z-chips. Precision lens and cartridge. Okay. Off we go.
Save.
There's no need for that.
There, off we go.
So, June 13th. The Far East's headquarters. Crusher Squad base hangar. What's wrong, Ox? We're about to be headed off to space here, but are you worried about something? Shotaro, why don't you leave this to me? Miss Suzune? After all, even if I'm still in training, I am a teacher. Let me see if I can get him to open his heart to me. Hey, Ox. Will you have a talk with the teacher for a bit? What's wrong? Are you not feeling good? Ox, you don't intend to listen to your teacher no matter what? Ox, there are limits to even your teacher's patience here. Miss Suzune? What are Shotaro and Miss Suzune doing over there? I got no clue, but it looks like Ox is being stubborn. Guess they're trying to find out why? More bad jokes. So what the phrase they used for being stubborn had something to do with, like, twisting belly button or something like that. And so Morm is questioning the fact that, why on earth would a robot have a belly button? Okay. But yes, that's not quite right, little Morm. That phrase just means that he's not feeling good. Good. So even robots can feel bad? Isn't that obvious, Master K? After all, Black Ox might not be able to speak, but he's got a heart, doesn't he? I'm certain that thoughtlessness of everyone's is what's been making him feel bad. Haha, I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong here, Morm. But I mean, Zeepler's about to be heading up to space here. It's starting to be a problem. See. That mysterious explosion that happened at the long-range transportation station. I guess, so investigating it's going to be Z-Blue's first deployment, huh? A station in order to investigate deep space. Yes. The Takeda General Company helped with building it, but I think it's already broken? But yeah, it really is suspicious, isn't it? So that's why we've been decided to head off and so we decided we'd go and check it out. In other words, it's highly likely that someone attacked the station, huh? But at this rate, we're gonna have to leave Ox on Earth, huh? How about it, Miss Morm? You're a robot the same as him, are you not? Do you have any idea? Do you think you could try and trouble him to see what's going on? If that's the case, yes, I think someone who's a better idea than me's shown up here. Hello, Lorelei. We did not see Lorelei in Z2 because...
Danube Alpha.
Yeah, because we did not go on that route split. Apparently it's canon. Apparently the super robot route is canon. For Z2. She is the thinking robot from Germany. You know this isn't good, right, Ox? You're... I'm Lorelei Heinrich. Just like Ox here, I'm a robot. Huh? See? Of course, though. This kid's true form's been sealed away by her own sealed away of her own accord. Nice to meet you, Miss Suzune. I'm Kahoji's mother. Do not remember her last name, but yeah. Tsubasa. It seems as if my worthless kid's been causing you a bit of trouble, huh? Oh, so you're you're Koji's mother, hmm? I'm in charge of the Kurogane, hot springs at Atami. But today, it looks like I'll be getting your way thanks to Lorelei here. I'm working there as well. Well, I mean, Lorelei has been taking on the role of Black Ox's his older sister at times, hasn't she? So I'm certain she'll be able to open Ox's heart a bit. Ox... You have to listen to what Shotaro and the others are saying, don't you? Well, how long do you intend to be a little spoiled child? Ox, what's with that reaction? Even Lorelei can't work it out of him? Just you wait, Shotaro. Try and explain to Ox once more here. I'll leave it at that, Lorelei. No matter how much you try, it's not gonna work. But, miss... Remember, Black Ox's intelligence is roughly that of a 3-year-old's. This is just him throwing a tantrum. Throwing a tantrum? It's something that happens to every child, isn't it? No matter what you say. They just refuse to listen. And besides, Ox is a boy as well, isn't he? No matter what you say, he's not going to pay attention. Huh. Think that Ox would be throwing a tantrum? I guess it's proof that he's growing up here. Although it's a bit of trouble for Shotaro who's having to raise him, huh? I suppose so. You had quite a long time that you threw tantrums for Takeru. Huh? So even Mr. Takeru was like that at times? That's right, Namida. Let's see. It took quite a long time for Takeru to grow out of that phase. Why don't you tell me a bit more about that? Rose, please stop. It's strange to see you panic this much, Takeru. I mean, wouldn't anyone act like that if someone's talking about back when they were a child? It's far too cruel to just let Takeru be the one embarrassed here. How about I start talking about back when Koji was a kid? Yes, why don't you? Wait a minute, Mom! So even the legendary heroes, Koji and Takeru can't win against their mothers, hmm? What's wrong, Himiki? It's nothing. I've heard about his father and his sister. But come to think of it, Himiki's mother also has passed on, hasn't she? Alright everyone, it's about time to launch here. Everyone, you need to get over to the Dragon's Hive. Mr. Kenji, but what are we gonna do about Ox? Well, if he doesn't intend to go, guess all we can do is leave him here. Alright then, Takeru. Please be careful. Just wait for me, Mom. Get a hold of yourself, Koji. You pay attention You just watch out for Ashura too, Mom. Alright then, Ox. I don't know what's going to happen after this. Out of nowhere, a mysterious creature.
That's next chapter, though.
Panicking at the strange creature talking to him. So, near Earth space. So in the end, Ox wound up getting on board just before we launched, huh? He's still a brat, isn't he? I bet he was just worried that his guardian Shotaro wasn't there anymore. Yeah, I bet he wasn't just worried about the fact that Shotaro wasn't going to be there. What do you mean by that? That hangar. Did you know that once you turn out the lights it gets pitch dark in there? Are you saying that Ox is afraid of the dark? But I mean, his name is Black Ox, right? I mean, even though his name's like that, you think he's afraid of that? How stupid. As if a robot could be afraid of the dark. Don't decide things so easily. Yeah. Besides, what's really scary isn't the dark. It's the things that are lurking in the dark. What are you doing here now? Telling ghost stories? If you want to hear about the occult, you should go to Askabiki, shouldn't ya? I'm not talking about that stuff. But this is a good opportunity. So let me tell you about the legendary ghost story of Holy Angels Academy. What's with that? See, this is a rumor that has been passed down through Neo-Diva about an element who vanished one day long ago. An element who vanished? This happened many years ago. A single girl transferred into Holy Angels Academy. See. However, she was incredibly introverted and wasn't able to make even a single friend in the whole time she was there. Unable to bear the loneliness, one day she vanished entirely from the academy. Don't tell me. The one and only friend the girl had was the plushie she had carried around. Ever since then, and legends have claimed that people walking out at night can see the figure of this plushie stalking the hallways. In order to, as an expression of the girl's regrets. And in addition, that plushie is always singing in a beautiful yet sorrowful voice. A song of revenge! Wait a minute, Jessica! If you grow on to be like that... Get away from him, Hana, Jessica! I'm sorry. Andy's voice just shocked me there. I'll go ahead and say it here, but it's not like I'm afraid of ghosts or anything. At any rate, let go of me! Hamada, I know we're out in space, but you shouldn't be floating all by yourself here, you know that?
Poor Sakuya.
It's like the legendary song of Lin Minmei, huh? Zero G love! It's perfect for me and Johnny. You who fell in love out here in space, right? Do as you guys want. Leave the stupid stories for that, Andy. Promise it where the station was. Hurry up and prepare to launch. I wonder if Dox is gonna launch if he's still throwing a tantrum. I wonder. Here. I don't think Captain Kenji of the Crusher Squad's gonna let him do that. Alright. That just means we have to work in Nox's stead as well, huh? By the way, Andy, what's with that plushie over there? Plushie? Look at that! Is that something someone brought here? I don't have any idea who brought it. Don't tell me that that's... Is that the plushie of the rumored element who disappeared? Ah! Wait a minute, Jessica! At any rate, we've got a launch. So the plushie just sits there. We'll find out more about that later. Chapter 18. Messenger from the Black Hole. As we'll get 1 very important unit and 2 kind of worthless units here. Make your preparations to launch. 15 squads.
Yeah, sure, I can leave that guard out for a bit. They. Yeah, I'll leave them out. Just check. Okay, they both
Yeah, the
have
units
an
have an A in
space.
space.
I don't think there's any actual reason for that, but
I've got no clue, but I mean, you don't want most units to have a B in space.
I mean, they don't not go to space.
How about my point is, there are a lot of space stages, particularly when you get to the end game of these games, so it's a real hindrance to not have an A in space.
Yeah.
They can get away with it for the Full Metal Panic units because they are never designed for space. It looks like everyone is launched. Well then, we'll go ahead and investigate the station's remnants. Even if we say we're investigating it, it doesn't look like a single bit of it's fallen to Earth, huh? However, it is true that the entire station appears to have disappeared. I suppose all we could do is imagine that it got destroyed. But I don't get it, after all. But I mean, the station could have gotten caught up in some dimensional quake and thrown it somewhere else, right? Do you have any ideas about what's happening, Will? It is true that there was a strong abnormality in the gravitational waves detected right before the station disappeared. Then it was a dimensional quake? However, the after effects of such an event have not been seen. The possibility of a dimensional shock or dimensional quake occurring is incredibly low. So, we've got no clue. So, we've just been sent out to investigate this incredibly dangerous area then, huh? Come to think of it, this place is kind of like that Bermuda Triangle of space, huh? Please don't tease us, Miss Maho! Oh, unfortunate Kinushita. It's not just some tease. This place really is that dangerous. Oops. Speak and they shall appear. The Demon Lord's army? Hey look, the giant saucer thing's there too! I see. So as soon as we cast a net, you arrived. What? We have determined that you are the greatest threat to us on planet Earth. And so here we shall take measures to annihilate you. Who on earth are you? I am the Demon General Duncan. Isn't that just a wonderful name?
Duncan.
Duncan.
Okay.
Duncan. The great subordinate of the Demon Lord of Space! Demon Lord of Space? Is that the real name of that Demon Lord guy? You may sound like you've got some sort of huge scale. No. You may be pretty large, but looks like your name matches it, huh? Tremble in fear, pitiful earthlings. After all, here at our hands, you shall be sent to hell. All units, prepare to intercept. It appears as if they're the ones who needed this station. Fox, you stay here on the Dragon's Hive. Hey, we'll let you go off on your own. So without a single word, they're charging into the net. Space robots, target that black robot. But everyone else, destroy the rest of them. We shall show these fools our strength. What? Ox, what are you doing? It's no good. He's not gonna listen to any of us. That guy. He left without the captain's permission? At this rate, the enemies are just gonna focus fire on him. Sorry, everyone. Please, give me a hand to protect Ox. Shotaro? Ox is still a kid. So we've gotta protect him. Got it, Shotaro. After all, Ox is kind of like everyone's little brother here, isn't he? Once we get back, be sure to lecture him for this. After all, if you do something wrong, you gotta know, don't you? Yeah. All units, commence attack. While protecting Ox from the space robos, destroy the enemy commander. So, destroy the giant flying saucer. And the SR point is destroy the giant flying saucer before Ox can die.
Just quickly make a save. Just in case, you know?
The Orgus's missile gun. The greatest of all weapons. Just fist.
That
Imbued
should
with,
still be.
it's a fist imbued with absolute force or something, right?
Don't look at me.
You're the one who watched Gurren Nova.
It was
Is it
12
like an absolute
episodes.
force reactor or something that they use?
Actually, yes.
You are not helpful here.
They revealed it to be something else in the last episode I saw. Oh, come on. So I'm going to go with a solid
Maybe.
question.
You're where their enemies up as well?
Oh, so there are.
Yeah.
And they're mostly up. I still got all these people to...
So just mention that before you went in and sent all of your battleships off to the left. Everyone can move so much further than usual. Full Metal Panic. Arbalest is a good unit. I will be interested to see Levitine and Goku.
ECS gets changed.
Really?
I don't know how it gets changed, but I know it gets changed.
Oh, I can look that up here.
And that you want to have the flight pack on whenever possible.
Well, of course you do. It's only an... Well, it's just an upgrade, so... Straight upgrade.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, I told you, Ox is suicidal. Oh, good Ox. You can't fight like that! Yeah, I told you, this chapter is near impossible because Ox is suicidal. No, I was being completely serious.
Or, joking's not the right term.
This third-generation armed slave been equipped for space combat. If you thought that armed slaves were only good for land use, you're completely wrong! I mean, it's not, you know, great at space combat, but it can do it.
It's airtight. That's all that really matters, right?
Are scope dogs airtight?
Yes, actually. For a given value of airtight. They're airtight right until they aren't.
All I will say is... I'm very worried about... It's one of those things that you don't think about until, you know, afterwards, but... the Estevalises from Nadisco
fact that they aren't watertight. So, are they actually airtight?
Yes, the fact that Guy's Estevalis in episode 2 is very clearly not watertight.
What?
So, as it's leaking there. So, that puts some serious doubts in my mind whether these things are actually space-worthy. Yeah, go ahead and use the monomolecular cutter. After all, you can't, at this point in time, you cannot use the energy for much else.
Does it get more weapons?
Yeah, it'll get one more weapon later in the game. It will unlock the Lambda Strike for like 50 energy.
Okay.
So it's not an attack you can use much, but...
But it's an attack.
You've got a big line of enemies over there on the left.
Just barely. It's 8.
Oh, you don't have any range 1.
No, it's not that. It's because of...
You support.
Yeah.
Because of Luca. I've experienced weightless plenty of times since I was a kid. And fighting in space is just like that. I'll be sure to do this. Yeah, considering his floating, he should be perfectly fine when it comes to space combat.
You'd think at least. Sure. If I'm right, we should get both of those.
Hopefully. Yep. Double kill for Colin. Okay, should now be an ace. Yes. If your team or an adjacent team has female pilots, you get +3 to each stat form. I don't know what his original stats were.
I don't know either.
That's one of the nice things about the original Z. Whenever someone's stats are buffed, you can tell precisely what it is. It tells you, like, up blank.
Well, it should be
like
up 5.
5. Up 10.
Should be up 12.
So up 10, up 13, up 14, whatever. Let's see. Shinji, when it comes to combat in outer space, you just need to move like we'd lectured you before. Yeah! I don't know if I can do it, but I've got no choice. He's sick of Colin. Mr. Akagi, and he went with me the trainers all this time.
Sorry about that. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether you've just finished.
Yep.
Or whether you're just, you know. So he can run over here.
I would say that in general you want to be aimed more towards the left. Take care of all those things that are targeting Ox. Or will be targeting Ox. Let's see, what was I looking for? ECS. High field, Psycho field, active cloak, VPS, GN, GN. Canceling Lambda driver. Point barriers. ET field, defense system, radiation barrier, plus luminous, gravity waiver. Not very good level. Barrier for supply, default. Sword, shield. Transform. Element system online. Oh, nice. Dream Engineering Boom, the Destiny and the Quant. Biosensor. Cycle Frame NTD. Transam. Satellite System, Major Buff. Moonlight Butterfly. Very different.
No, it's exactly the same.
No.
It still has it.
No.
It still has the attack version.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm sorry, but you're not as strong as Jigoku, even with Lambda Driver active. I don't know why.
Because Chirico's crits. Because Chirico has an additional 50% damage on all crits.
Because Jigoku just overall has been dealing way more damage.
So, yeah, both the Gundam DX and the Turn A got some significant buffs for Z3 Tengoku.
I'm not sure if it stops the map like Butterfly, but at least has the solo attack one.
As the satellite system is way better. For Z3 Tengoku, you always have the satellite system active. You don't need to have the moon out, it's just the moon out makes it quicker to recharge.
But after you pass stage 23, you can use the satellite cannon 33.
33, you can use it once per turn. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not actually what that means. What it means is you can use it as often as you want. It means that, thanks to the tag tension system, you could use it multiple times in a row. In theory.
Somehow I doubt that, but... Anyways. And the Turn A has the Moonlight Butterfly available as a special menu command where it will drain 300 energy from all enemy units within 10 squares of it. And then fully restore the Turn A's energy.
And it will work with allies.
No, ECS is exactly the same.
Really?
Yeah, you have Flash, Auto Crit, and everything post-movement.
Obviously, the recharge page mentioned that it was different now.
Apparently not. There's the Fairy Eye thing, they'll all get that. Hit all Beam Scythe?
Yeah.
Go, Duo! This White Reflection plays. Kinda sad he doesn't get any Hyper Jammer attacks in this map.
I do believe he gets it back from Tengoku, though.
Slash and dash. He seems to be pretty good at stuff like that. Off goes the unicorn. Nope. Not either way. Well, if you're lucky, Ox will go and target that. Did you deliberately do that?
Well, there was nothing in range of that.
Well, if you're lucky, Ox will head over there.
Does anyone need will? So yeah. Go ahead and get the free will.
Yeah, this ought to be good. So if we do get 2 chapters done here today and 2 on Friday...
No! Black Ox! Bad!
Bad Ox. Throwing yourself into danger.
At least there's a fair clump around him this time.
So long as we get 2 chapters done today and 2 chapters done on Friday, we'll be perfectly set for the next route split. So, just to start warning people, The next route split is an interesting one. It is one that is nothing but
Story and
story split again. Basically, we can either go out and actively investigate Neozeon for whatever they're doing, or we can just stay back and passively try to observe them. So, the main differences are, in the Observe Neozeon route split, we get Asuka pretty quickly, and go through some EVA stuff early on. If we go through the Investigate Neozeon route, obviously we're going to be going through more Gundam stuff early on.
bad.
And
Very
Asuka
bad.
doesn't show up until pretty much the end. See, I told you it's impossible. He's suicidal.
The only way to do it is to go and kill the saucer as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
I'll be redoing this stage.
no.
Yes, I will.
You don't want to, because then you'll have to go through the next stage again as well. Ox!
I don't care.
This guy... I think we'd let you take out Ox! Focus fire on that giant saucer thing!
Actually, no, this one is enough to paint my light.
Ch- They're stronger than we'd expected. We won't let you flee. We'll capture you. We'll be sure to capture you and drag the truth of that demon lord of space out of you. Wait a minute, what? Something's wrong. Gravity waves have been confirmed. This is. What's wrong, Will? It's impossible. That's a black hole. What? That's in the middle of nowhere. What is that? It's huge. How huge is that thing? Possible. There's no way a phenomenon like that could occur. What's wrong, Rose? I can sense gravitational waves from inside that giant thing. You're saying that that's a black hole? That's impossible! Oh, if there really was a black hole there, we would have been sucked in by its gravity long ago! What on earth is that? Earthlings! It spoke? I am the ruler of space, the black hole incarnate, the demon lord of space. That's the demon lord of space? I shall issue a proclamation here to the earth. Cease your resistance and surrender already. If you do not, if you do so, I shall permit you to live. Make your decision here. That guy, what the hell is he saying? Is he saying that if we don't surrender, the entire Earth's gonna be destroyed? As if we listen to some crap like that! And out of nowhere here. As if we'd listen to crap like that! Simone? Kimmy and Derry too? It's been a while, everyone. This is my and Derry's new gunman! Space Gun Marls! Buddha's here too? After all, he's been with me ever since we left Geo Village, hasn't he? Do you intend to ignore my warning, humans? Simone, it looks like that giant didn't hear what you said. If that's the case, I'll say it once more. Clear out those ears of yours and listen up! You're the demon lord of space, whatever, I don't give a crap! You're gonna lay a hand on the earth? Or me and my buds will take you on! It's just like Simone says. Demon lord of space, we won't let you do as you like with the planet. The blood of beasts, the flow of water, the whereabouts of breeze, the civilization of fire, and now the shine of the sun. What? Foolish mechanical doll. If you wish to face me, then feel a small fragment of my power. You confirmed abnormal gravitational waves! That demon lord? Is he really activating a black hole? This weird Ox is going to be sucked in! Ox! I won't let that happen! Grab a hold, Ox! fool. So you would drag yourself willingly into darkness? This is bad, Simone. At this rate, it revolves what you had. It's that much. If that's the case, we just have to reverse it. What? Huh, how is that? This is my drill. Isn't retreating kinda uncool? Well, you're wrong about that, Wada. After all, what we did there wasn't retreating. We merely advanced in full speed in reverse. Ha! That's perfectly fine. As expected, Mr. Simone. What a foolish act. If you look down on our humans persistent, you won't get off lightly! So you desire the destruction at the end of the myth's humanity? If that is the case, merely wait for your end. Wait a minute, Demon Lord! Duncan, hurry up with that plan. Understood. We've lost track of that Demon Lord of Space, and the gravitational waves have vanished. Well, since it's come to this, I guess we could say it really isn't a black hole incarnate, huh? It appears as if the orbital station was destroyed by being sucked up into the black hole. To think that he's able to control gravity with his mind alone? Well then. I guess all we can do is deal with the rest of his people. But he's left behind quite a present for us here, hasn't he? This isn't good. As if we could ignore these thugs who are trying to target the Earth. I won't leave a single of you left. That's how it is, huh, Simone? Hux, what the hell are you doing wobbling like that? We don't have time to do this. Hurry up and follow me! Hux is listening to him? Did he lose to Simone's pressure? This makes me lose faith as an educator. Simone, Jimmy, Derry. Be sure to clear up these Demon Lord's underlings quickly. Be sure to reunite here. Looks like Ox is looking forward to it too. Ox. So, destroy all enemies. Now we'll be sure to check what we have as soon as we clear this.
If only you had your weapon you'll get next chapter.
It doesn't matter.
Then you might be able to hit it.
Clear. So, our newest units.
First of all, just obviously.
We have the Gurren Lagann with Spiral Power Infinity because of his ace bonus. Spiral Power Infinity grants the effect of Spiral Power level 9 and plus 20% bonus PP when it's active. It also has Prevail level 7 and Will Limit Break.
Do you get the ace bonus off, what's his name still? Viral.
We shall see. He has Effort, Wall Plus, and Lock On.
No.
Viral does not. He has Guts and Accelerate.
Oh, he actually has Accelerate this time.
Yes, that's why I was wondering about that the whole time last game. So, Gurren Lagann, size M, only has a single option part slot.
However, why would you take any full upgrade bonus other than option part slot?
There are plenty of reasons. So, Tackle, or Melee, Gurren Boomerang, Sunglass Cutter, Double Boomerang Spiral, Full Drill Eyes, and Giga Drill Break.
Okay.
Both of these pierce through barriers, which is good to know for next chapter.
And
Then we have the Space Gunmarls.
oh, they both have
Pretty much the
76
same.
skills.
So, Gimme has Spiral Power level 2, Prevail level 5, Support Attack level 2. Derry has exactly the same, but Support Defense. They're size 2L note already, because Gurren Lagann has Gunmarl Glaive Shooting, Gunmarl Glaive, Gunmarl Combination. She's exactly the same, except her shooting is stronger and her combo attack is a shooting one.
And not post movement.
Oh, look at that though. their assist attacks are both the stronger one. That's nice. Gunroll combination pierces barriers. So, show off the gunroll combination. Off we go. This gunroll is something that was made for space use. Use. So we can run as wild as we want. Oh, Timmy. Be sure to concentrate as you're fighting. I leave the thinking to you, Terry. I'll just charge. But that way you're just going to be the same as Kitten. That's fine. This is the way Team Gurren fights.
To anyone currently commenting, if you are commenting, I'm sorry we cannot actually read your comments. Twitch on our monitor computer just crashed.
Gunroll combination. Off they go. Yeah. Gunroll blade. Slash and slash. Get straight past. I got a kill. That's nice.
With only a kill.
If you were down one, have the Evas go and try to shoot some stuff. I find it so wonderful yet hilarious that Shinji has Flash Plus, as he really shouldn't need to dodge almost anything.
But he can. So I use it out of force of habit.
Yes, it is better to not be hit than it is to be hit. But still. The radiation wave. Hello, Claire. You want to sit with me for a minute? No, you do not. Okay, kitty. That's fine.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm not going to try this thing. Just go save.
Yeah, we can ignore a single SR point.
Oh, come on. It's full loaded and then crashed.
Yep. Better block even a critical from Hero. AT fields are nice. Where? You cannot use it at all.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you could. I figured you probably couldn't.
Should have turned it on so that we could see the wonderful melee attack that no one ever uses. So in all honesty, why would anyone ever use the melee attack on the Orcus when you've got the missile gun? It's honestly pointless. Hold your lies.
Hold your lies.
Effort. Here we go. Hold your lies, Simone. It's our first real fight in a long time. You ready, Viral? Who do you think you're talking to? You're the one who's helping me out? I guess I don't have to worry about anything. After all, well, if anyone, then I'm the one who should be worrying about you. Have your skills rotted away sitting behind that desk of yours? Let's see if you can still say that after you see me fight. Looks like Buddha's all fired up too. Let's go. No matter if that guy's a demon lord or whatever. Or who pierced through anyone in our path. That's the way a drill works!
She's down back up.
Kinuri SP can't twist my drill! Yep. A power that won't lose even to psychic skills.
I thought psychic skills. There's nothing in his brain to read.
No, that's a different thing. That's a different matter altogether. This is more talking about telekinesis instead. But still, yeah. I don't know if there is anything in Simone's brain that you can read. He does not tend to think about his fighting. He's more a go-on-gut instinct type.
I think you can rephrase that to, I don't think he's the type of person who thinks, period.
That might be a bit cruel, but...
He does not think of his actions. He just lets them happen.
Leap before you look.
Do the impossible. Break the unbreakable. Grab me, break the unbreakable.
Oh no, fight the power. Please note there's still stuff up there. Strider! Surely the greatest of all mechs.
I mean, it's not the worst.
Its siblings will come back for Z3 Tengoku when we get there.
I wouldn't, say it's the greatest mech ever, but there are worse.
1, 2, 3. Daikon 3. I do like the opening theme for Gurren Lagann. Could we swap away here? Thank you. You can punch a solo guy. Oh yeah, that works. So you have now seen all of Votoms, have you not? Or at least all of Chiriko's story in Votoms.
Yes.
All of Chiriko's story that there is to see with Alone Again.
I have not watched Binders, I have not watched
All of Melolink yet.
all of Melolink yet, and I have not seen Case Urban.
But you've watched everything there is to see about Chiriko.
I
For
am
now.
really hoping they make another one.
And I will say that with the fact that it has appeared in the Z series and appeared in the most recent game T,
It's a non-zero chance.
especially considering it's got like 6 or 7 series since the early 80s. That's a long way to spread things out, but definitely, a point in time where they could easily do more.
If they make another one, it's going to be very lone wolf and cub, I imagine.
If they continue on
Sure.
from that point in time.
I mean, there's like a maybe 5-year gap in the time between Shining Heresy and Alone Again.
Remember, it's not Shining Heresy, it's brilliantly Shining Heresy.
Technically, it's only Shining Heresy, but it's been officially translated as brilliantly. In the same way that,
No, I think it is actually brilliantly shining. That's so nice.
私が訂正します。
Put Shining Heresy. Now's not the time. Seems as if they weren't enough for the Gurren Lagann's first deployment in a while. Even if you say that, that Dunalar space guy, he wasn't normal. So something like that's targeting the Earth now? Ah, come on. Get a hold of yourself, Kimmy Derry. After all, It's precisely in order to fight off guys like that we joined Z-Blue, isn't it? Huh. So looks the fact that you came to see us wasn't just a coincidence, huh? I'll be sure to tell you all the full details once we rendezvous. Ox, I've got to talk to you after this. Shotaro seems to be pretty mad here. But his opponent's got the intelligence of a 3-year-old. What's he gonna do? Ox! Does it hurt, Ox? Ox, this is the very least of what I can do here. I think Shotaro's the one who'd be hurting there. Think he'd punch Ox with his bare hand? Haha, the fact that he used himself rather than touching you is just the sort of person Shotaro is, huh? What do you mean? I mean, I personally think that having Tetsuji be the one to punch Ox would have made him pay attention a lot more. What Shotaro's doing isn't trying to hurt Ox. He's trying to prove to Ox the fact that he's really angry. I see. So it's more like he's soul smashing into him, huh? That's the kind of thing it is. This, I think Ox ought to understand what he's done. But in the end, what on earth happened with Ox? Is it obvious for a man? What do you mean? Ox wanted everyone to prove himself to everyone that he's a true man. Besides, he was just fed up with everyone treating him like a kid. So he was he's in a tantrum phase plus a rebellious phase? That sounds like it's gonna be a problem for everyone. Go ahead and forgive him. But Ryoma, after all, well, there's a time when no one wanted to accept you, isn't there? That's... I can't ignore it. I can't deny that. Anyways, that's how it is. After all, Nox has got someone like my bro to guide him. But you know what I think right now? And so I think, back when my bro seriously clashed with me, that was the proof that he really did trust me. Not very like Kamina. After all, that's the way that men are. So I'm certain the Nox will be able to listen to what Shotaro's got to say. Well, I guess in this instance we can't leave it to Lord Suzune, huh? It's fine so long as you understand, Ox. Sorry I punched you. I'm also sorry I didn't understand how you felt before. But that demon lord of space has shown himself now. We're gonna have to fight against him from now on. So I'm counting on you, Ox. From now on, let's try our best together. Yeah, looks like everything's settled for now, huh?
Really saved us there, Simone. If you'd been a bit slower, Ox could have been destroyed.
I need to thank you as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Simone. You don't need to thank me. After all, we're gonna be a part of Z-Blue 2 from here on out. But you were pretty cool there today, Simone. It's almost like I'm seeing Kamina again. Haha, I still can't compare to my bro. I haven't met this Kamina person, so I don't really know, but for the way you acted today, Simone, you're perfectly fit to be called bro. Thanks, Shotaro. Well then, does this mean that you're abandoning the Dark Continent for now? Come on, don't get it wrong, Aoi. Now it's the New World Continent. I guess you're right about that. Rashi's just taking over as the commander for now. Yes, Mr. Simone wound up responding along with Mr. Simone to Lady Anne from the Preventers.
After all, I just finished my journey around the world and headed back to the continent. so I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to show off the new skills I've learned. Let's work in Yoko. Haha, Mr. Kitten's still pretty busy working to help rush you. And as always, Miss Yoko's gone back to teaching on the islands. Have you heard anything about Hayato K and the others? It's them after all. When the time comes, I'm certain they'll show themselves even if we don't call for them. But I'm in shock. Think that Gimme and Derry would be new models, huh? Yeah. Haha. Kimmy's and Terry's gun model and mine wonder something that Leron made it a fever pitch in order to get us ready for fighting in space. Space. Don't tell me. Do you think we're gonna... Does that mean that we're gonna have to fight against the colonies? No. I think that Mr. Leron knew something about that Demon Lord of Space or whatever. Who cares about it? After all, well, no matter where the enemies Priest may show up, we've got to take him on. Just right, Simone. After all, the Sea Blue's exactly that kind of squad. Let's see. Come to think of it, we've been getting communication for Simone. For me? I'll send it over to you. It looks as if you've safely rendezvoused with everyone. Ha! Nia! Which makes me feel relieved to see you there. I was worried when I heard that you had to head up to space immediately. Ha! I'm fine. I just had to pick a fight with some Demon Lord of Space or whatever. Good luck, Simone. Be sure to come back safely. I'll be sure to prepare some delicious food for you, so just wait. Nia. Looks like you two get along well as always. I guess so. Ha, with this you've got to make it back in one piece. Of course I intend to. Just you wait for me, Nia. I'll be sure to survive and come back to you. And then at that time, this time for sure, I'll... So, New World Continent, Kamina City. Hello, Paw. Well, looks like Simone's safely rendezvoused with Z Blue. What's happened with Lord Genome? He's the same as always. Ever since the Rebirth War ended, he's been completely silent. That final thing he said before we sent Simone off to Z Blue. It seems as if he certainly knows something about what's happening here. However, it is incredibly unnerving, isn't it? The enemy is space. The enemy's in space. Well, considering that Demon Lord of Space thing they wound up dealing with, that might be what he was talking about. The problem's the other thing he said, though, isn't it? The end of myths. What on earth does that mean? I wonder. After all... After all, if we're talking about myths and gods, I don't think Lord Genome will break his silence that easily. Oh well, no matter what may happen, this doesn't look like it's gonna be fun. So even so, we can't afford to just sit back and let ourselves be destroyed. No matter what we may be facing, we'll throw everything we've got at it. Alright, Rashu. That's the reason we sent Simone off, isn't it? Mr. Simone, as always, you're our only hope. So we trust in you. The fact that no matter what disaster may come, you and Z Blue will be able to overcome it. So, there you go. Oh boy. Build your teams very wisely here.
You two are stuck together. Okay, good to know.
So you're going to have 15 teams, and you're going to want people who can punch through barriers. Or at the very least, people who can hit strong enough. No, the ghost punches through barriers.
Wait. Just suddenly...
It's equipped with micro missiles now. Looks like he picked up... He's equipped with a super pack now?
Why did...
That must have happened on the route split. The mithril split.
No, he did not have that. 2 chapters ago.
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I've got no clue.
But hey, that's... Yeah, the ghost punches barriers.
That's good.
Just quickly looking to see it. No, nothing new on that one.
So yes, either prepare teams that can deal a good amount of damage to overcome the barrier, or teams who can punch through the barrier.
Not sure what the best thing to do here is.
As a side note, remember the Angel is likely to be at least 1 hour. For this stage, at least, you may want to leave the Orgus out.
He has ignore size level 3.
Alright.
Just need to determine who goes with the Gurren Lagann.
I would say the gun marls, but you want to have the gun marls together if you did that. I mean, theoretically, you could drop Mao and put the 2 gun marls together. Drop Mao, put Destiny with Gurren Lagann, and have 2 gun marls together.
No, just throw this. And of course I need to...
Upgrade. Plus 100 energy, and all weapons gain plus 20 crit.
Nice.
You may want to upgrade the weapons of people who can punch through barriers a bit.
Though you have more than proven yourself.
Dagguard can punch barriers. Gurren Lagann, the Getter. He cannot. Although maybe the Spada can.
Menus
I'm
are
not sure if you can use it.
check.
No. Nope. Not yet.
Think you know I still can't change that.
Alright.
I'm not going out.
But I don't think you'll be able to use them. So I'm pretty sure that all 4 of the units that are off right now are not going to be usable. At least at the start of the stage.
Sorry, it's taking a while. Just...
Take your time, it doesn't look as if we have anyone watching us.
This is going to be an annoying stage.
Yes, so... basically, pretty much this entire next stage is going to be us punching through a single angel, if I remember correctly. It hits hard, it has a very tough barrier.
For those of you who have seen the show but not rebuilt, as I have,
It's the stupid prism.
Yeah.
It is not the angel I want to call it because I know that's wrong.
It is...
I know it's the sixth angel and I want to call it the fifth.
Yes, it is the 6th.
Alright. Save. D-Trader. Then go.
Happy Ace Pilot. Congratulations, Master K. Thanks, AG. Even if you may say that, you do not appear to be particularly happy. Haha, of course. After all, rather than a beautiful woman, having a tiny robot be the one to celebrate, that is... I understand. And so... Oh, as means of apology to you, Master K, I shall go ahead and show you the DEM Corporation and Superdimensional Women's Catalog. Ooh! Let me see. My recommendation to look at would be from the 352nd Parallel World Super Ponya Planet Women. Their entire body is covered in eyeballs, and so they have incredible sight. It's quite a sight to behold. Huh? In addition, there are people from the planet Upaporan who have a nose over 10 centimeters in length. Other people from the planet Mochitan, and who emit pheromones that are like a Revelicious scent. I'm sorry, AG. I was an idiot who thought of relying on you.
You know what a Revelation is, right?
Yes. Happy Ace Pilot. Congratulations, Master Simone. What on earth is going on for you to be celebrating? How cruel, Mr. Simone. You wound me, sir. I'm sorry, AG. Thanks. As a commemoration of your becoming an ace, Master Simone, I have prepared a number of drills for you. That's nice. Yes. I have prepared vocabulary drills, calculation drills, language drills, and in addition, a man drill. Don't tell me, you're still upset about what I said before? I wonder about that.
What I said, that's probably going to be what he's going to say now.
Well then, Master Simone. Show your soul of drills to the heavens. Be sure to say that, then let's go! Whether it's math or vocab or whatever, I'll take it on! I'll take on that man drill thing as well! This person really doesn't get my jokes at all. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate a joke that works both ways. Yes, all that stuff about drills was something I did not have to translate, and I very much am happy about that. Well then, Master Simone, welcome to Z-Blue. I've been waiting for you to show yourself here. I've heard the row out there is edgy, but the guy in the hat is Andy? I'm Andy W. Hall! Well, precisely as my name implies. I'm a man who bets my life into digging holes! Or think someone like you'd show himself in front of me. But I'm a man who's known as Simone the Digger! I'll accept your challenge! Exactly what I want. And I'll be sure to claim the spot of Z-Blue's #1 hole digger! That does not appear to be a particularly popular title. What? I did not say anything! Well then. I do not care about your match, but where on earth are you going to be digging these holes? A duel man has nothing to do with time or place! It's over the moment we met! Let's go! My digger spirit is on fire! Miss Mix? I'd like to request your spatial filling powers! Oh. But at the very least, the D-Trader shall remain open in the midst of this chaos. Today as well. Let's get to selling. So. Alright, off we go. Time to fight an angel.
It's...
And again, as this is...
Sachia?
And again, as this is Evangelion stuff, I'm probably going to get a bunch of stuff wrong here. But we
Is
shall
this
see.
the one I think it is.
Pacific Ocean.
No, that's that one.
Hey, Biki! Have you seen Shinji and Ray around? I'm pretty sure that those two headed back with Susato towards Nerve. Why'd they do that?
Ramming out.
Apparently they need to refit their EVAs. Because they got some good data from the combat tests, right? Is that so? Aww. Yeah. And here I thought I'd finally get to do some special anti-gravity training with them. But we aren't going to be going to space for a while, are we? I mean, after all, we have to report back to Commander Utsuka about that Demon Lord space thing. Yeah, come on. Once they finish refitting the EVAs, I'm sure Shinji and the others will be back. I guess so. Alright, next time I'll be sure to teach them how to fight Nick City. Alright then, Akagi. Why don't I go along with you in place of Shinji? Alright. Just to let you know, my coaching is strict. I think I'll go along with Ibiki here. You better leave it. If you wind up fighting alongside the Dark Guard, you're gonna pick up weird habits. Let's see. Their fighting style is way too focused on avoiding casualties, so they won't be able to pull out all the stops when it matters most. Why, thank you for that. Thank you for that decision. After all, preventing casualties and defeating the Heterodines is our purpose. I think that that's a good idea. After all. Oh, that's the reason I thought I'd learn from Akagi-sama. Remember, our mission is to defeat the enemy. For that purpose, few sacrifices are acceptable. I don't intend to deny what you're saying there, but I'm just gonna go along with what I think's right. Do as you'd like. If you try and drag us down on the battlefield, that time you won't get away. Looks like Cayenne's not feeling too good here. Yeah, he's probably just worried about Mikano again. Something happen? Yeah, this is just something I heard from Mix, but apparently no matter what sort of training they do, Mikano's element powers don't show up. But even so, Mikano said she was going to fight alongside us, didn't she? Yet if she thinks that, her heart may not be ready. After all, every time we get some free time, she just holds herself up in her room. Mikano? If you're worried, why don't you go visit her? I'll go ahead and start training earlier. I'm sorry, Hibiki. I guess I'll do that. Isn't it nice to see the youngsters in love? Haha. You're acting like their mother, aren't you, Ibuki? Oh, shut it! Why are you so upset that I was praising you? In your case, Akagi, you probably ought to get some training on how to deal with women, huh? Hey, Ibiki, can you wait till Ramada get back to start the simulation? I don't really care, but... While that's happening, why don't you talk with me about the occult a bit? Huh? I see what you're going for, Andy. You're trying to start all the girls with ghost stories, huh? As expected of Aoyama. You've got it! If that's the case, I'm not gonna help. After all, I don't know that much about ghost stories. What's with that? I heard that you were some kind of a cult maniac. I had high expectations! What's wrong, Hibiki? Worried about what Andy was saying? It's not that. I'm just worried about what that demon lord said. What the demon lord said? The blood of beasts, the flow of water, breeze of the wind, the culture of fire, and the shine of the sun. Isn't that what he said? I've seen something like that before. Huh? The age of beasts, the age of water, the age of wind, the age of fire, and the age of the sun. It's part of an ancient prophecy, apocalyptic prophecy that the Mayans left behind. Apocalyptic prophecy? So you're saying that it has to do with the world ending?
Whoa, wait, what's with that Mayan culture thing? In the previous century, actually a lot longer ago than that, there's civilization that lived in in the middle of the Americas. They were well renowned for their divination skills and created the first popular calendar. On that calendar, they split the flow of the time into the Age of Beasts, the Age of Water, the Age of Wind, the Age of Fire, and the Age of the Sun. The Mayan calendar said that when the Age of the Sun came to an end, humanity would die off. How stupid is that? That's way too crazy, isn't it? I agree with Koji here. After all... Oh, I mean, come on. Humanity's not gonna end that easy, is it? We're still here, right? No, that's not it. What I'm more worried about is... How on earth did the Demon Lord of Space know about the Mayans? That black hole incarnate guy. Has he come to Earth in the past? I don't know. But that's part of what Mr. Zune is reporting to Commander Otsuka here. Apocalypse. The end of the world. Sure said something about that, didn't he? Could it be that Ashura knows about the Demon Lord of Space? Back to Tokyo 3. Ray's apartment.
Yep, that looks right.
That doesn't look very good.
Well, I mean, the bandages aren't bloodied, so it's slightly better than usual.
Okay, sure. I'll accept that. I'm coming in. Ayanami, are you there?
Oh, and you can't see the shackles on the bed either.
Oh, it's got shackles?
Yes.
Fun. Ayanami, are you there? I've received some new security cards from Miss Ritsuko and was told to bring them to you. It looks like she isn't here. I didn't know that. So Ayanami was living somewhere like this in Tokyo 3?
I thought it was just the original version.
I don't know anything about Ayanami, do I? But my father talks about her a lot, doesn't he? I mean, it's a face I've never seen on him before. But tell me, are these Dad's glasses? They're broken, but why would they be in Ayanami's? Come to think of it, I heard Miss Masato and the others talking about it. But in the past, when Zero went berserk, my father put his life on the line in order to rescue Ayanami. Are these glasses from that time?
Okay, no, I misremembered that bit. It's just very bloody.
Give those back. Can you move? I'm sorry! What? I just came to deliver your card from Miss Ritsuko! I'm sorry! Ayanami, are you really not scared? I mean, about piloting an Evangelion? Why? I heard that you got really badly injured in some of the tests before. And are you, really okay? That's right. I'm fine. I mean, if it winds up going berserk again... what if it goes berserk again? What if we lose the angels and get killed? I mean, Mr. Akagi and everyone in the volunteer club's fighting. I don't intend to just sit back and watch that, but... You're Commander Akari's son, aren't you? Yeah? Do you not believe in what your father does? Of course I do! Of course I have doubts about it! A father like that!
And now it's slapped.
That siren! Don't tell me! They're here. It's broken through one of the defensive lines! We're currently busy analyzing the unknown flying form. Pattern blue. Confirmed to be an angel. So it really is the 6th angel. Launch Unit 1. Here, Unit 1. Launch preparations. Unit 1, prepare for launching. Launch! There's an energy reaction from the target. What? Don't tell me. Touch it, Shinji! Huh? Fun. Sounds like it's screaming as it fires the laser.
Yes, before it fires the laser and rebuild, you can hear screaming.
Poor Shinji, left with like 1% health. We have to rescue the pilot! Pull the plug, it's an emergency! It's no use. If we lose the pilot now, the USAT field is going to completely break down. It's the worst scenario. Hurry up and recover the unit! Detonate the bolts! The target stopped moving. We've recovered Unit 1. And deploy the emergency cage! We need lost a rescue unit. We've got to rescue Shinji regardless. Yeah, this is a fun fight we're going to be going through. Nerf command room. At this point in time, the target is stopped directly above us. Apparently, it's been advancing towards the geofront. Sea Blues wound up coming back to the area. It doesn't look like they can do much against long-range sniping attacks. I guess there's nothing to be done. But so long as we can at least slow down the Angel a little bit, that's more than enough. Its objective is here, to make direct contact with Nerve HQ, right? Well then I guess we just have to keep analyzing it. Well, according to the data we gathered before... Let's see... it will respond to any external enemies within its range. Automatically. If we want to close in for melee combat, we need to have quite the resolve. What about the AT field? Currently confirming it. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening here. Lots of crazy science technobabble stuff. It's apparently has its AT field continually shifting, and so it's really hard to get through it. So all we can do is just try and crush it with pure force. According to Magi's calculations, in order to get through that thing's AT field, we need to hit it with something, an attack on the equivalent to an N2, N2 mine?
N2 mine.
Okay. Yeah. Which would blow away Nerve headquarters as well as it. Looks like Magi 2 has put out the same conclusion here. So I guess that means the Federation government thinks the Nerve needs to blow itself up here, huh? Looks like they don't understand this situation, huh? If we lose this place, everything will be over. How much longer until it reaches headquarters? At the current calculations, means it'll be at it'll be 12, 16, and 54 seconds. We've got about 10 hours and 14 minutes left. We were able to rescue Shinji, but Unit 1's in bad shape. See, Blue can't close in? We really are in trouble, aren't we? Why don't we go and wave a white flag? Wait a minute. I received a personal mail? At a time like this? Might be there's still something we can do. Huh? With this plan, and that equipment, maybe we could. Do we not get him yet? Looks like no, but there's another person who should be showing up here. Well then, have you seen the combat plan that Misato put out? That's the only option we have. If that man's planted a base, can we really trust it? There are no problems. After all, he himself has already been incorporated as a part of our plan. And what do you intend to do about the pilot of Unit 1? The dummy plugs haven't been completely perfected yet. Until that time, we'll have to make use of the pilot we have now. Although in the worst case, there may be a mental breakdown here. If things truly become pointless, we'll just use Ray instead. Put Ray in Unit 1? Isn't that a bit dangerous? No matter what means we must use, we must defeat the 8 remaining angels. And everything will start from there, Nerve hospital room. So you've awakened? This is... Nerve's hospital rooms. Hanami, were you here the whole time? Tomorrow. Oh, as of midnight. Right. I'm here to tell you the schedule for the Yashima operation that's about to occur. Ikari and Ayanami, both pilots, as of 1900 hours and 30 minutes, are to rendezvous at Terminal 2. At that point, we shall follow the orders from Misato. We shall launch 90 minutes after. So you're saying I have to get in the EVA again? That's right. I'm fed up with it. I don't want to do something that scary anymore. I'm terrified. All I can do is run. Are you afraid of the EVA? Then just sleep. What do you mean, just sleep? I'll pilot Unit 1. Ayanami? Farewell. I don't want to pilot the EVAs anymore. Even if it goes well, no one will ever be happy for what I've done. If I fail, I'm absolutely hated. All that I can do is wait to die. Why am I even here? When I met Mr. Akaki and everyone in the volunteer club, I thought that something could change. That I might be able to do something good here. But I hate this. I'm not here just to be terrified all the time. Shinji, time to rendezvous already passed. Everyone in Z-Blue's been more than prepared to die for this. Be sure to do your job. Shouldn't you just ask everyone else to take care of the angel? Shinji? I'm scared of riding those EVAs. What the hell are you saying at a time like this? Must be nice for you and the others, Miss Misato. You get to sit nice and safe here in an underground base and give all the orders. I'm the only one who's out there having to do all this scary stuff. Cool of you, nice you. Come with me for a minute. Huh? 15 years ago, the world we were in, half of humanity died out thanks to the second impact. And if the angels this time are able to cause the third impact, humanity will be truly annihilated, without a single person left. I've already heard that plenty of times. Let's see. If an angel is ever able to breach nerve headquarters level EEE, then the entire base is set to automatically destruct. Let's see. Even if we all have to die, we'll prevent those angels from causing the third impact. Everyone working here's got that same resolve. I'm here to show you. I want to show you the proof of that. Nerve headquarters. Central Dogma. What a name for a place.
Yep, that is the appropriate term.
It's got what looks to be a bunch of human legs sticking out of it.
Huh,
What do you think, Shinji? This is that an EVA? No. This was the origin of all life on this planet, and also the harbinger of its end. Second angel Lilith. Lilith?
Wait, so in Rebuild they already knew all this? Okay.
Yes. Yes. It's the thing that will be the trigger for the third impact. Fighting with the EVAs in order to protect Lilith here. That's something that only you can do. Only I can? But there's everyone in Sea Blue! The EVAs were specially made to fight against the angels. We're betting the fate of humanity on you and the EVAs that you guys pilot. Something like that. Why do I have to do it? There's no reason for it. That's just your fate.
ただし、シンジ君一人が命を懸けて戦っているわけじゃない。みんな一緒よ。
However, you aren't out there being the only one putting your life on the line. Everyone here's with you.
もう一度乗ってみます。
I'll try piloting it once more. So, alright then. I'm here to tell you the main details of this operation. Shinji, you're going to be in Unit 1. Yeah. Rei, you're in charge of protecting him in Unit 0 there. Yes. This time it's going to be an incredibly difficult operation. For that sake, I'm giving Unit 1, which has more actual combat data, the role of attacker. Let's see. In order to attack the Angel, we're going to be using a positron cannon that's still in the middle of development, but it's already been equipped to Unit 1. So I'm going to be sniping the Angel from up here. Alright, listen up, Shinji. When you're using the positron cannon, you need to take into account the revolution of the Earth, the effects of gravity, and the current location of the Angel. If you don't do that, you won't be able to hit. Don't forget to correct for all of those. You need to pierce through the core in a single shot. But we don't know where the Angel's core is, do we? It'll be fine. Let's see. No matter how much it may change itself, there's always a certain portion that stays the same. That's where the core will be. Let's see, we've already gone ahead and put in most of the stuff you'll need for the sniping, so all you need to do is all of the lessons you've taken before. In order to take out that Angel, well, we're sending energy from all across Japan to that positron cannon. It's being transmitted through these cables. Because of that, Unit 1 can't move from its sniping position. But if I get attacked by the Angel, then that's the reason we've got Rei along with you here. We're having the Aquarian and Genuine stay with you as well as a first line of defense. And then on the front lines, everyone from Z Blue is going to be trying to protect you. But everyone's going to be in danger that way. Yes, everyone's in danger here. With us, Z Blue, and the entire world. It'll be fine, Shinji. Yeah, after all, this Yashima plan is something that everyone in Z Blue knows well is put together. In addition, the positron cannon design, everything should be perfect. Alright then, Rei. I'm going to lecture you on how to use the shield. So come over here. Yes. Plushie? Why is something like that all about here? Is it Ayanami's? It doesn't look like it. Miss Mikono? I'm sorry to disturb you before the operation. But everyone asked me to come and carry a message to you, Shinji. Message? Yeah. Everyone's busy, so I was the only one who could come over here, but... Good luck, Shinji. Kono? Othamata and Kagi, Kallen, Koji and Wata, Chotaro and Amaro and Camille, Ganager and Shin and Alto, Sosuke and Simone, Takeru and Furoma and Hoi and Kei, Piki and Misuzune. Everyone's trusting in you, Shinji. Everyone trusts me. This is something I received from Mr. Kurtz and Mr. Michelle on how to snipe. And this is a good luck charm I got from Ensign Riddy. And this is a handmade lunchbox from Koji and Alto. And Toji and Kensuke sent a letter along with me, so be sure to read them later. Thank you. You're incredible, Shinji. Huh? After all, you have this many people cheering you on, trusting in you, and believing in you? That's not true at all. Shinji, you're different than me. You're always putting your life on the line. Even now. It's nothing like that, but it's because there's everyone in Sea Blue backing me up that I can fight. I'm assuming you're the same, right, Miss Makono? Huh? With Amada and Kayen and everyone in the elements. Everyone in Sea Blue will definitely be there to help you, won't they? So, let's all fight together. Thanks, Shinji. I came here to cheer you on, yet I'm the one who was cheered up instead. I'm sorry I said something like that. No. You made me feel a little better, Shinji. Thanks, Shinji. I trust in you. She trusts in me? This might be the first time anyone's ever actually cheered me on. I wonder if I've changed a bit since piloting the EVA, meeting a bunch of people. But I'm still absolutely terrified. If everyone says they trust me, I'm still incredibly scared of this all. What if this doesn't go well?
But even so, they still trust in you, don't they? It's been a while, Shinji Ikari. I seem to remember you showed me the way back when we last met.
You're... Emperor Lelouch?
So you do know who I am.
I didn't realize it back when we first met. But after that I wound up checking up on news sites and read an article on you. I heard you'd been assassinated by the leader of the Black Knights, Zero. You're still alive?
I was simply not permitted to die.
But why are you here?
We're before a major operation, aren't we? I had something I needed to tell you. Shinji Ikari, live on for your own sake. Not for your father's or anyone else's.
Huh?
That was the only thing I had to say.
Wait a minute!
Besides, I need to make my own preparations here. I am no longer Lelouch v. Britannia. The only one here is the man who will create a miracle. Zero.
Zero?
Don't worry. Zeeblu will be sure to take care of the front lines for you. You merely need to focus on your sniping.
Masked Man Zero. What on earth is he? Was someone here? No? Is that so? Looks like Unit Zero's prepared. Yes.
綾波はなぜエヴァに乗るの？
Ayanami, why do you pilot an EVA?
絆だから。
Because of my bonds. Bonds? Yes. Bonds. With my father? With everyone. You're strong, aren't you, Ayanami? I just don't have anything else. It's time. Let's go. Yeah.
さよなら
Farewell. Chapter 19. The Bonds That Tie. So, you have quite a spread of your battleships there.
So I'm sure they're not actually going to, because I don't think Super Robot wants to make any more assets than they already have.
Yes.
But Evangelion Anima, it's a thing. To very quickly describe it to you, it's what if Shinji didn't screw up at the end and actually saved the world? And then what would happen 3 years later?
Okay.
And it includes 2 completely and utterly awesome EVA Unit 1s.
Okay.
One that was in a game and actually did show up in one Super Robot Wars.
He was and Z Blue are in position. Looks like the angels started moving again. So it's just going to keep on reacting to us, huh? But we'll realize where the Evas are sooner or later. How long it takes to realize where they are is all dependent on how Z Blue does. Huh. Looks pretty tough, though. I want to see Z Blue working there. I was just asked by Shinji's friends to do something. You okay, Shinji? Yeah.
Don't be so stiff. After all, it's not time for you to fire yet.
Yeah. If he does wind up getting close here, the Korean's Mugen punches will be able to take him out. Yeah.
You really are worried, huh? Leaving aside the Korean's Mugen punch, where the hell's the Jenny in here?
According to the calculations here, if we put out the Genian's dimensional fault at maximum power, we should at least be able to divert the Angel's beam course a little bit.
In other words, just like Ray, we're here as insurance.
You worried about Mikono? Mikono who's been left out here?
This operation, we're going to have to operate on the razor's edge here. We can't let Mikono fight.
I understand, but Mikono, she still seems depressed about this. It's almost time for the operation to start.
Nerve headquarters. It's almost time. Is this really okay? For you not to be for the commander not to be in charge? The operation's already started. They don't need my decisions anymore. And besides, are you worried about this plan that you've put together? That's not a way of putting it that I enjoy. But even so, we thank you for your assistance. Do you still not... Do you intend at all to talk about the plan you've been working on? How much do you already know? It's not good manners to respond to a question with a question. After all, I've never thought I'd like to be liked. I've never thought much about leaving a good impression on you. Well then, let me ask. Let me say, I intend to go against whatever it is that you are planning. And the way that you act as a father as well.
It seems as if you're quite hated.
I don't care about that.
By the way... Hey. Somehow it seems as if he hasn't quite got hold of the instrumentality project in the whole... Well, has he?
Even so.
Well, he does appear to have gotten hold of some of what we've been planning. On many worlds, humanity has been advancing under the light of the sun. And we are no different. However, that can only be so long as we defeat the sixth angel. See blue. Looks as if they'll be carrying out a fractured part of our plan. It's time. Shinji. You happy enough just that you got back in the EVA? Thanks. Alright. Time to act. Start the Yashima plan. And after phase 1 of charging the proton cannon. Understood. Yeah. See. Swap out phase 1 for phase 2. Because if the angels realize what we're doing, everyone in Sea Blue, advance! Understood. Be sure to buy as much time as we can and stop that angel. Don't push yourself. Hell, if you give it a single hit for its beam ups, that could be the end. Shinji, be sure to slow it down. Once you finish charging, don't hold back and let her rip. Yeah. Mata, Ryubiki, leave Shinji to you. Alright. The time required for charging? It'll be 4 minutes. Perfect timing. Just let's see if we can take him out before that happens. But even so, Shinji, these two counterworks will leave it to you. Everyone. So, victory condition. Destroy the 6th angel or exceed the 5th turn. Don't let Shinji, Rei, Amada, or Hibiki die. Don't let a battleship die. SR point is drop the 6th angel below 20,000 HP within 4 turns. So just to quickly show off here, let's see.
Oh
Unit
my!
1 now has the proton cannon. Hit all, range 3 to 9, choose through 100 energy.
Oh my.
Yeah. EVA Unit 0 is now EVA Unit 0 Kai.
It has a shield.
It has a shield.
That's it.
That's it. Fun!
Cool.
So why don't you check the angel?
HP.
It is the 6th angel.
Oh, that's way better than I was expecting.
Yeah, but it's got a particularly tough AT
AT
field. It has Prevail level 2. Prevail level 2, counter level 5. Will up bonus, ignore size level 1, and multi-target, meaning it deals way more damage with hit all attacks. And it only has a hit all attack. It has HP recovery medium, energy recovery large.
Cool.
So, good luck! And there's no other enemies. So you can't... So unless you have maximum break already, I would not recommend doing that yet. How many people can you get over there? Just remember, it has energy restore medium.
Yeah, but HP restore medium is nothing on this. That's
6,000.
oh yeah, I can easily do 6,000 damage. Why are you still counting as characters I can use?
Because they are. They're usable, it's just they can't move. Hey, Coney. How is the Coney cat? Would you be amenable to showing off on camera for a minute, Coney?
So, wait for just a moment.
I think that the answer is no, sadly, but... Coney, Coney. Hey, Coney girl. May I pick you up for one moment? I have a Coney on camera. She's being surprisingly tolerant right now. I mean, she's not happy, but...
Does this not have the zero system yet?
No, it does have zero system. The
Okay.
zero system is already activated. So it activates at 120 will. I mean 110 will. It's that since it's activated from the start, the system doesn't see the need to, you know, go through and be like, zero system online.
Okay.
Synergy reaction from the angel! Is he going to be attacking again? It doesn't appear to have as high energy as that attack, but...
Oh, right.
yeah. Random attacks. It's a number of units of Sea Blue! So it's exchanged high power for rapid fire? But with this, the fact that the likelihood of it targeting Neve has decreased quite a bit, hasn't it? But even so, this is going to put Sea Blue in danger! You're the one who decided to go with your mysterious boyfriend's plan, didn't you? There's no way we can stop now. I know. Sorry, everyone. This looks bad, but I'm certain everyone will be okay. So, yeah. We need to be very careful.
Hopefully this doesn't kill both of them.
Hopefully.
So, what's waiting for that? This.
Oh my, that's some pretty cool armor that
EVA
it's
Type
got.
F. It allows it to weaponize its AT field and increases its defense of the AT field.
That's some pretty sweet armor.
This was a secret unit in Alpha 3.
Really?
Yes. That is the only time it's shown up. Hey, it didn't kill the Orgus.
And it didn't kill Uguju's either.
You see why I say that's awesome.
Yeah.
Super Evangelion.
That doesn't look anywhere near as good, but...
It's that's the fused upgrade, and then it has this version, and one down from that. Do right, actually.
Anyway.
The
That's so bad.
Super Final Evangelion.
Mega particle cannon maximum output. Time to just pound everything we have here. Be sure to protect Shinji. So, we're counting on you, Shinji. We're betting everything we've got on you. Yeah, if you did not have... You would not be able to maximum break if not for the fact that you've got double aces and that system.
Yes.
Which you would not have until much later in the game.
Yeah.
So this is something that's practically impossible without major casualties on a first playthrough. I did it with major casualties.
Those EVA units. He has a AT field katana thing.
Okay.
Designed for cutting through AT
邪魔はさ
fields.
せない逃がすものかこれで決める
Yeah, quite a bit of damage though.
How about the damage aspect of
And look, you haven't taken too much damage, although you've also healed up some on that team, I think.
yeah, half.
Can't use the most important weapon.
Can't use that.
Right.
It's flying. But I
Do you
can.
have Will up?
No,
Nope. Oh well.
not yet.
I can
Can't go
Angry
ahead.
Kitty. Kitty?
Can't go deal at least some damage though.
With the drill arms.
They both have wall equipped.
If you lose Shinji, we're all here with you. Be sure to slow it down, so you be the one to finish him off. Trust you, Shinji. And what have you swapped this to?
One of the themes from
Gurren Lagann base.
Ah,
無茶はなしだからな。
固定
It
完
does
了
not pierce through.
yeah.
It's one that does not. What? What?
Apparently not strong enough of a barrier piercing attack.
That's a thing?
AT fields are weird.
Thing?
Go back and check it for a moment. No, not it. The Dygard. Something that... Yeah, B in Sky, that's probably why.
Yeah, probably so.
So yeah, basically unless you've got maximum break or just going full at it with... say the Black Getter and such, it's not gonna happen.
Sure. Of course, Duo has absolutely nothing to say.
Of course, because he's a big character. Is our point acquired? That's the way to go, everyone! The more we whittle it down here, the easier it will be for Shinji later on. What are you saying, Tenazma? We fully intend to steal Shinji's job here! That's a good idea. Feel a bit bad for Nerf having to just pull off its secret weapon like that, but let's go ahead and do it. That's how it is, Shinji. Sorry, but you're not gonna get a chance to show yourself here. So that they do not have maximum break.
Who needs maximum break?
Luca's gonna get 10. Can I
Who
tank
would
that?
die if that happened?
Not necessarily. Get her. Spike Blade. I distinctly remember the Spike Blade piercing.
Oh, it does.
No, I know it has barrier pierce, but I mean piercing through this in particular. If it's a living being in my path, I'll slaughter it. If it's a machine, I'll just crush it. That's the way that I fight. Shinji's not gonna get a chance to show himself here. I'll just crush you down.
If Anima did actually show up in Super Robot Wars, it would also include
まずは
a
敵の
lot
動きを止める
more Unit Zero. As in 7 of them.
Okay.
右ス
6.
They had a lot of unit zeros.
They had a lot of Unit Zeros piloted by a lot of Ray modes.
Okay. Oh no, now I remember how I did
フィー
it.
ルドごとぶち抜いてやるぜ。
I'll crush you in your private field. Yes. Oh god, now I remember how I won. The only reason I was able to do it, even with all of my sacrifices, is because I drained its energy to the point where it couldn't use its AT field anymore. Because if you do manage to hit it enough times in a single turn, you'll drain enough energy it can't use its AT field. If not for that, I would not have been able to acquire it from the Destiny point.
This is the Zero Punch that launches which upgrades the hits.
That's a gun.
Yeah. The F-Type has it as well.
The screaming continues. Yeah, Realma can tank it.
After the stream, I'm going to have to show you the video. From
Alpha 3.
if we get around to doing Alpha 3, I don't care what the requirements are, we're getting it. Because that is just so ridiculous.
This will probably be the kill.
Since it probably will be. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that will kill. I'm more confident that that will kill. So now I need to go you. Change trade.
Let's see.
Should've done that lesson.
Yeah.
Don't have enough escape. Oh well. Guess it doesn't happen.
Let's see. Shinji, we're putting our lives on the line here for you. So you've got to be able to respond to our resolve.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Alright.
Off you go.
I guess the episode is technically in two super groups. Just Cross Omega. But does Cross Omega really
ポジショ
count?
ンを確保掃除を始める
Wow. Just how...
Alpha 3's 4 routes that you have to pick from at the start?
No, not at the start. Goodbye, Angel. But, for the Get the EVA.
What is it?
Just part of it. Look at this route split. And tell me why there is any reason... There's one reason you go on one route split other than that, but there's really no reason to go on anything other than that one route split. Unless it's just that they don't have complete information on that. I don't know. So, Herbalist, level up. 2 levels up for both of them. Do we do it? No good! This is where we're able to destroy the core, it'll just revive itself. We're able to buy enough time! The Proton Cannon's completed its 4th charging phase! Alright, release all safeties! Proton acceleration is reaching its limits! Preparing to fire! Final preparations for firing sequence! Shiji! I don't have as much resolve as Ayanami. I don't have resolve. I don't think that I could pilot the EVA that well either. Without knowing a reason, I've just been dragged along. Protecting humanity? I don't understand my own feelings here. How can I even... 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Counting on you, Shinji. Pierce through it! Fire! Shinji!
So many secrets.
Yeah,
Just all in all, that's...
that's part of why people love the Alpha series.
I see precisely one reason to not go on that route split.
There's only one.
Well, there's 2. One if you prefer the other route splits, story-wise. And the Excaliburs are the only other reason.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I gave.
Wait, Gigi and the Gunga Rube. Whatever that is.
Liquid. And you whipped Shinji. Everyone put their lives on the line to give you this chance.
That happened.
Perfect cannon missed!
Back in a moment.
Is it related to that attack on the EVA? God damn it! I think they hit you, Zero. You hit one while we weren't looking? Where'd that attack come from? Lelouch squadron's approaching! Hi, abductors. Abductors? They're the ones that hit Shinji? For the mechanical angel to look so upset. Looks like we had a nice timing. Missed? I missed? How unpleasant that is. Mikage is so hung up about things like this. The entire operation hasn't failed yet. We just need to crush those abductors! Wait a minute, Koji. Something else is coming!
not Mecha Beasts too. Mecha Beasts! They're still active? Sure, you! Does he really want to destroy the world? Gotta do this, everyone! No! He was still moving, right? Put out everything you've got till the very end! The energy system? Still keep going! Already ready to fire another shot! The proton cannon? Still working! It's currently in a cooling phase. In this case, we just need to keep on moving. Chichi, are you okay? Looks as if he's pointless at this point in time. Swap out Unit 0 to be the sniper. Kari? You can't make use of him, just throw him away. Wait a minute. You're stepping out in EVA without running away here. Here. As long as he's still there of his own accord. Let him be! Good luck, Shinji! Get back up, Shinji! We still haven't given up on you! As if you could let things end here! If you do, then everything will be for naught! Don't you cry, Shinji! We're buds, aren't we? Shinji! Fighting with us, aren't you? Yeah. It's precisely because Blue trusts in him. They agreed to such a dangerous operation. Just trust in your son! I believe in him as well. Understood. Do as you wish. Yes! Miki, Mata, you guys get out here as well! Since come this, we'll have to use everything we've got. Understood. Miss Ray, please take care of Shinji. Understood. Time left until we can fire again? Another 4 minutes! Alright, can you hear me, everyone? For the next 4 minutes, keep Shinji safe! Everyone. Kari. Counting on you, everyone. Just buy me a little bit more time! Leave it to us, Shinji! We all trust in you. So this time, you just believe in us! Yeah. Miki? Understood. I'm a member of Z-Blue as well. You can ignore the Angel! Oh. Just focus on everything else that's attacking us. Our targets of the abductors and the Mecha Bees. Z-Blue, commence attack! So, destroy all enemies other than the 6th Angel, or let 4 turns pass since the time the abductors appear.
That doesn't seem too terrible.
It's all up to you.
You're a little banged up. But you're really well.
Okay. Yeah, to get the EVA type F,
You have to kill a few enemies and have at least a high number of kills combined on the 3 of them.
so you need to kill two angels with Shinji. You need to have Shinji defeat EVA Unit 1,
I'm not sure why that's the case, but
or
yeah.
how. You need to have Shinji, Ray, and Asuka have over 250, or if you went through that route split and got the optional one, 150 kills.
Which that's actually a pretty decent optional.
Yeah. Pretty good. But then you can get both the new heavy weapon system and the high new.
Yeah. What if that's the one where the heavy weapon system is the better option?
No clue.
There's at least one that's like that.
There's some very weird ones.
At least it's not Alpha 2.
Just looking at some of these, Musiel, Ko must have 40 or more kills more than Keith. Malvaro, Keith must have 20 or more kills than Ko. Gerbera Tetra, Ko and Keith's kill counts must be within 6 of each other.
So that's basically a...
Quinn Mantha, the sum of Blue and Blue 2's kill counts must be a number ending in 5. Quinn Mantha, Haman's Cubely, the sum of Blue and Blue 2's kill counts must be a number ending in 0. Mass-produced Cubely, the sum of Blue and Blue and Blue 2's kill counts must be a number ending in 7.
No, yeah, that's weird.
Dovin Wolf, the sum of Bicha and Mondo's kill counts must be a number ending in 0. Or Game Elk, the sum and Bicha and Mondo's kill counts must be a number ending in 5.
That's the one with 4-man squads, I believe.
I have no idea.
Oh, yes, I can actually move now.
You can deliberately get a bad ending if you've beaten the game once already.
Yep.
So you have the normal ending, you have the good ending, and you have the bad ending, which is earlier, but you have to have beaten the game to get. Oh, because Idiom.
So if we go with that after we finish the Z series,
We'll see.
well, Alpha 2.
We shall see is all I can say. Let me just walk away for a minute. Hopefully nothing will happen in that time.
There shouldn't be much. Sure, let's see this. What does it look like when you try
という手で来るなら 俺は必ず帰る待っててくれよミムジ射撃ってのはこうやるんだ
Let's change the theme.
運命を切り開くそのためには
Let's First time. Give me a drill break.
So, how are things going?
Give a drill break. Max up break, give a drill break.
Against the boss, I would hope.
It says 20,000 HP. So I guess technically, yes. Nice little 12,000 damage.
Oh, it's an archer. There we go. Headphones are working.
do not always like working.
Yeah, the headphones occasionally have problems for me. But, it is what it is. Ah, here we go. Just obliterate them. Have you ever been running the aquarium, by the way?
Yes, I have. Well, I did last time.
Good. Just pointing that out since you can now.
Almost.
Yeah. Is Jin's just a little tough. Just a little.
Let's see which one is
Jessica does by 4.
So yeah, definitely.
I put Jin in soon. Stormbringer. Well then, looks like I'll be able to pay you back for before now, Mechanical Angel. What's with this guy? I've already got more than enough data on you. And if you may change forms to use a punch that can stretch, you can't take me down. He's analyzed everything. He has no weaknesses.
But you analyze this.
敵が来てるぞ。
はい、行きます。その力のすべて。気安く触るなよ。
I was hoping that Evas are still okay. Okay, so it looks like the abductors might be aligned towards them. Oh, interesting. This isn't the place to say that, is it?
見かけはスーパーだけど中身はどうかな。レリオンが追い込まれている。
There's instinct if you want that. Launch without trust if you want that. So notice fire everything.
The thing is, nothing can hit the orange.
What about the boss?
The boss might be able to. But I mean, he's got... Does he not actually do that?
No, he does not.
He's just size S.
Well, Prevail's not exactly something that Orgus is known for.
It's not like the Scope Route. It's not known for actually getting trashed.
But Orgus series units are, aren't they?
Yes,
They
they are.
so much as touch them, they explode violently.
Their legs are known as weak points. Their legs are also the missile storage point.
And that's why they are structural weak points.
This is faithfully recreated in toys. No, we're not cheap.
Yeah, we're just being faithful. That's it. Aquarian Chapter 2. Your story.
It's no longer in Super Pack. I guess it's just always in Super Pack in space.
That could be it, since the super packs weren't designed to be used on Earth, right?
No, not really. So that's probably it.
Probably. They're two general type things. Teenage monster. That's a rough one. Alright, can we swap this one before too long here? It's gone through several repetitions at this point. Sorry.
I've just been having to actually think.
And not
では
so much.
お指示をお願いします人類の希望ドラゴン
This
ズ
is
ハイ
actually looking far more than Z2
い
is.
ざ我々は未来
Goodbye.
I don't think it's really harder, it's just there's more things to keep track of.
You're not gonna have a good time with Z1 then.
There we go.
Swap form. But do you really want the hit all? Oh, I see. I
やるしかないな
can't believe you have at least once. That did a lot of damage.
Yeah, the Magnum is ridiculously strong. And it's cool.
出てこなければやられなかったのに
Do a bit of everything. Really good that it has a green beam saber. At least somewhat weird. Goodbye. If I can clear out the Mecha Beasts.
No, it just...
Yeah, all you can do is hurt your friends. That's not something you want to do.
The EV units should be fine.
Hopefully. These random attacks go out again. It's very nice to know that, you know, the music goes on through enemy turns.
Oh, it does now?
Yeah.
I'll switch the song as soon as it's not Orgus. I'm probably going to wind up switching the Orgus theme.
Oh, EVA Unit 1 can't do anything.
Yeah.
Can't attack, can't defend, can't dodge.
Well, it managed to dodge somehow.
Yes, but it cannot take the dodge action. They picked up a new skill. set to dodge.
Yeah, sure. 27% chance, sure.
So that thing has a huge range. So you have
4 enemies.
3 abductors and the boss.
First, just to say, that's your chance. That's much of a chance.
He has luck! Haha!
And the next skill he gets is love. He has a super early love.
Because he is the playboy. That's DK.
The super intergalactic playboy.
That's how you're going to refer to it, then sure.
I'm sure no one can fault him the title. Interdimensional, maybe? But then you're starting to breach, then you're starting to step into Ronka's territory.
The super dimensional Cinderella. Get out!
I just want to be safe here. I don't want to get credit to it, so.
Then you could have just had someone use Flash.
You're
I'd say that's a very
logical.
bad idea. Swap back to Sasuke
One.
so that you can get another hit in. That's Sasuke uses shot cannon.
Don't even need to do anything. Perfect range.
You have Wall, you have Analyze, you have Flash. Will you try analyzing him? That works too. Final Denku Cannon plus Ghosts.
And yeah, that might kill. Yeah, that would definitely kill. Just to be safe.
Yeah. So off they go.
The bird might kill on its own.
We shall see.
It is quite strong.
Their outside looks unnerving to me. It's surprisingly bright, and yet there are such dark clouds in the distance.
I'm more worried about the light bulb. Did you notice the angle it's at? The winds have made it shift.
That is rather concerning.
That was straight earlier. Well, it won't fall on our house.
Well, that may take our power.
Yeah.
Just barely not.
The Trider is a force to be reckoned with.
Do you think they had that sort of crazy skill in their hands?
I would still.
It's a super robot. And super robots are illogical. To quote,
The mechanic of 008.
so that is what I was going for. Goodbye, Jin. Ronka's disc acquired. Of course. Of course Jin is carrying one of those. This was in my calculations. What a fierce guy!
So we let him get away. Gotta stop him now. I won't let you get in Shinji's way. Got you. So good, Amada. Out of the way. Get in his firing line. Elements change. Commander Fudo? When did he get on the quarter? Element change. Yurahasuru. You know that? Who's that? Yes. Fleshy speaking? Don't tell me that's legendary disappeared transfer student? Beam's coming at us. No, that does not really mean anything. And so now, part of the reason she's probably one of the better pilots you can put in the aquarium. For her, once it gets upgraded. Her stats aren't great, but she gives after image. Dodge the beam? Is that your power? Yes. As you can see, her body's disappearing? She relieves a disappearing transfer student! Literally! And so cute! If you look at me like that, then I'll... Let's see. Her embarrassed heart activates its power. Creates a complete optical... and utilizes light to completely disappear. This is the element power of Yurahasuru. Incredibly powerful and bright. It skill of a maiden's heart. Is that one of the rare clues on Mechanical Angel? This is our time to counterattack! Let's defeat those abductors! Now for another element change. Koto Suzushiro and Sasuga won! Yes! Mikono? What is Mikono? She seemed full of energy. You can see the others are trying their best. So even I can feel Mikono's feelings. Is it just Mikono? I feel Amada's feelings too! In a battle like this where everything is pushed to its limits, pointless words are unnecessary. He strip everything bare and let you know everything there is. But that means... Alright. What are you doing, Jessica? Why are you ripping off your own clothing? He said to show everything you have, didn't he? You do it too, Mikono! But there's no way I can do that! There's no time to be embarrassed. But you know how... embarrassed. She was trying her hardest, wasn't she? Mikono, is this the limits of what you can do? Or... well, do you think you'll make Amada... you can transmit your feelings to Amada with just that? No! Mikono? Jessica? Don't look at me! I want to let Mikono be the only one to feel embarrassed here. What are they doing over there?
I don't remember that happening.
Perverts! How to swap with me! Is this really alright, Commander? Let's see. People are able to hide and close off their feelings and hide away that they feel. By stripping away those clothes and becoming completely defenseless. You can instantly react to and respond to any enemy attack. What a crazy idea. Something I could never come up with on my own. What's with these spirit levels? I've never seen these numbers before. This is embarrassing! It feels good. The gap between embarrassment and liberation shall give birth to incredible power. This light a fire in your hearts. And now... let's go! Aquarian, no guard attack.
as I said, the Spada, Gepard, and Evol all just get continually better.
みんなの力をやだ素肌が敏感になって中の全部が刺激的
And so now, the wonderful rock, paper, scissors attack.
恥ずかしいけど気持ちいい
Yep. It's an attack. Goodbye. Game over. I could keep on going on with something crazy like that. Did it, Amada? Kono? It's because of your power here, we couldn't think we were able to beat him. It's because of your power. My power? That's right. You're an element too, aren't you? Thanks, Jessica. Alright. Let's keep on protecting Shinji and take this out. Finished all preparations for the 6th Angel. Ready to fire again. Alright. Finish correcting the course. Shinji? Yeah! There's a reaction coming from the Angel. Well, is he trying to balance the power with Unit 1? Hurry, Shinji! Ah! Once more. I've gotta do this. I've gotta do this! Fire, stand by. Fire, stand by. Full auto digital control mode. Operating with G-type ordnance.
Because that is the G equipment.
99% damage. Did he not make it? It's no good. He split off from the core. Get out of there! Counterattack's coming! And so now.
あなたは死なないわ私が
You
守る
won't
もの
die. I will protect you.
Will it say? Oh no, that shield looks better. The original shield was basically just that was all it was.
Hanami! Hurry! It's prepared to start to regenerate! Thanks to the shock from that former attack, the Angel's position has changed. It'll take some time to recalculate it. Damn it. Calculate positioning. The energy is... I'll take care of the calculations. Zero? I refuse to let this world end here. And the Shaker will take care of the firing calculations. Mr. Zero? And so he finally shows himself. That man. So he's the one who came up with this. With this, everything's taken in place. The fact we got sent out to the fertilized campfire is his idea! With the energy to fire the cannon again! Everyone! We'll do it! Everyone! Plug into the connectors! If we gather everyone's remaining energy, there should be enough for a single shot! This is... Team Blue may have their own circumstances. Team Blue has their own circumstances. In order to prepare for the worst, first, I prepared connectors for all of them so that they could wire themselves directly into the cannon. With this, we should be able to do it! Sir, are the calculations ready yet? Not yet! What the hell are you saying if we've gotten this far? I can't clear the effects of the curvature on the Earth at this point in time. I need to adjust things a bit more in order to hit its core. What are you doing, Ibiki? Hey, black unit there! Setting the dam for the Genuine's default! Dimensional fault? What's that? Don't tell me you... You're going to use the Genuine and barrier to change its energy path? Suzune, hurry up and escape. But... I'll check to the last possible second.
It's not, Vicky. You were okay with losing the Jenny in here? If that's the case, your fight will... Shinji, Ray, what are the Aquarians putting their lives on the line here? Now at this moment. And there's nothing I can hold dearly. Ibiki? Hurry up with the calculations! We don't have time! Alright, Ibiki. But I'll stay with you until the last moment. Alright, I've finished all calculations. Setting data to the proton cannon. Ibiki, you... It'll be fine, Sosuke. After all, I don't intend to die here. Let's go, Shinji! But... What the hell are you saying as we've come this far? But... I've already failed twice! But even so, I still trust you! There's 2 times you give it everything you got! What's out of your fear? So we'll still trust you! Keep going, Shinji! Good luck, Shinji! After all, 3rd time's the charm, right? Show us the way you fight! But everyone... Kari... I'll do it! Shinji... Our wishes... Of all humanity... Everything that survived this far... I'm trusting it all to you! Yeah! I count on you, Hibiki! Come on, Shinji! Guy mode engaged. The Genuine transformed? You got it! Ah!
Don't have unique cards.
I decided I'd do it. I can't run away! Everyone trusts in me. Geo-rotation, geogravity, and geomagnetism are all being taken into account. Spreading blood everywhere as it crumbles. Goodbye. We did it? Shinji! Shinji! We did it, Shinji. Ibiki? It's fine. Looks like he's just lost consciousness. Is it thanks to that system's activation that Genin was able to target the proton cannon? At any rate, we did it, didn't we? Well done, Shinji Ikari. I knew you'd be able to find your own battle here. Zero? What an emotionless man. You should just be thankful about our victory, shouldn't he? Good work, everyone. Well done, Misato. Yeah. See. We're going to need to rely on you more in the future. Good luck. Yeah. The tour of 12,000 years is about to close. With this, our battle shall advance to an even further stage. 12,000 years? Well then, I pray for your luck. From today's battle, probabilities have changed. 12,000 years. No, even greater time than that. It's approaching here to the end of myths. Is the fact that it's happening now a mere coincidence? I wonder about that. At any rate, it looks as if we'll have to go and say hello to him. Ayanami! Are you okay, Ayanami? Ayanami! Saying that you don't have anything else. Don't say things like that! Besides, saying goodbye forever like that, it's far too sad. Why? Are you crying? I'm sorry, but I don't know what kind of face to make at a time like this. You should just smile. Hey! Shinji! Ray! You did it, you two! trusted you, Shinji. But it was pretty rough there for a bit, huh? Hey, Nami. It's everyone from Z Blue. Yeah. Might be that I've been able to find something nice here by piloting the EVA. But this is the world I'm going to be living in. I see. So with that boy's awakening, things have moved on to another stage. That's right. See. The Dead Sea Scrolls have already... It has already been written in the Dead Sea Scrolls. The promised time is close. I shall lend you a hand as well. Who are you? There's no need to be so guarded. He is the same as us. Hello, Mikage. I understand your feelings. This time, certainly, those feelings of yours. However, you're still but a third rate. You haven't changed at all, have you? I await the time we meet, Shinji Ikari. So, for dealing more than 15,000 damage in a single hit, a Spiral Effector is now unlocked to the D-Trader.
Nice.
So, with that, we're going to go ahead and log off here for now. We got a Defy Destiny point, which is good. The EVAs have both been upgraded. The Aquarian's been upgraded. And, yeah, we got the Gurren Lagann. So, everything went pretty well there. So, I hope you all have been enjoying this. We will be back Friday here. So, have a nice day, and may everyone enjoy their Thanksgiving if they're in the US. Farewell.
See you.